All right, we back. Mercy Sports talking. Some news came through, I guess, early this morning. And Christian Jones has signed a 2-year extension with the Detroit Lions. Let's talk about it. We back. Mercy Sports Talk. Appreciate the love, support. If you don't know, the Lions don't play till around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. They out there in Oakland Bay area. Let's take on the Raiders. Big game. But Christian Jones signed a 2-year contract extension to remain with the Lions. He started every game since he's been here, I believe. For me, Christian Jones don't really stand out because a lot of the time in the NFL, you see a lot of sub packages, dime, nickel. So that means he will come off the field in most case scenarios. So you don't really see a lot of teams going heavy. They always come out with 3 wide receivers or the defense usually play, nickel package. But the Lions made it a priority to sign him to a contract extension. I'm pretty sure they cleared some money off the books by trading Quadre Diggs for a draft pick. They also gave Joe Dale a contract extension earlier in the offseason. So I do think they need to revamp their linebacker core as well. I just don't think Jerry Davis cutting it. Obviously, Jelani Tavai should be the future. He should be the now. He should be starting right in the middle and getting used to that. And, at the end of the day, I don't really, see, Christian Jones as a, staple or starter. I think he a depth guy. I think all they starting linebackers are backups in today's NFL, to be honest. I think Davis has star potential and starter potential, but he just ain't got better at coverage and he ain't got better at sacking the quarterback. And he's more of a situational linebacker where, I just want to blitz him up the A-gap and get pressure on the quarterback. But Christian Jones has been steady. He's been durable. He's been reliable. And all their linebackers have versatility. That's the great thing about the Lions linebacker core is that Devin Kennard can play outside. He can play strong, weak, middle. Jones can play the middle, both outside linebackers positions. Talani, he can play all 3. So, that's really cool when all your linebackers can be versatile and play all the positions. And some of them, like Devin Kennard, can put their hand in the dirt and rush the passer. So I think that's dope. But I think the only one they got that should be a staple in his defense as a starter is Jelani Tavai. And that's if he keep developing. So I think they need to get more athletic at the linebacker position. And I think they need to get better there. I think Christian Jones should be counted on to start. I think he's a guy that can fill all 3 linebacker position needs if somebody get injured. But also, it said that Devin Kennard is a free agent after this year. And, he should make a ton of money. I wouldn't mind bringing Kennard back as a backup outside linebacker, as a backup middle, as a backup of, a defensive end. But the Lions need to get more athletic. They need to get better in the defensive line. And once again, in a linebacker core and defensive line, once again, they got to get better with the line. You know what I'm saying? Yo, linebacker core is only as good as the down lineman in front of them. So, Mike Daniels, he been injured. So the Lions have a lot of needs to address in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Offensive linemen, they need 3 of them. Graham Glasgow out today. I'll do an injury report before the game. They need right tackle, left guard, left tackle. And now they potentially may need all the linebacker positions beside the middle. And they need a pass rusher and another interior lineman. So they got a lot of work to do. Luckily they got free agency. Luckily, they got money to play with. But, congratulations to Christian Jones. You know what I'm saying? Not too many players can say they played every game. And I think he was second in the Lions in tackles with 69 last season as well. So he been durable. He been fairly reliable. But I don't love him as a starter. I can tolerate him as a starter, but I don't love him as a starter for the Detroit Lions. But that's just my opinion on it. But he got the bag, and the Lions are taking care of a lot of smaller needs, or smaller guys, that don't get huge contracts. So we'll see what happens. But you know what? Don't spend it all in one place, Christian Jones. The numbers haven't been disclosed yet, so they eventually come out when you least expect it. You know how the Lions do. They like to move like the CIA. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business questions, inquiries, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation, link, subscription. Best way to donate is share the video. And check out my other channel, Goodfellas Sports TV, for more sports, music, entertainment, and news. I do appreciate everybody that support me on both platforms. Y'all know what it is, Mercy Sports Talk. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We gone.